Good afternoon, students. So today we learn the basics of SPICE, that is the simulation program used to analyze the circuits. So SPICE is case insensitive, that is you can use to write the netlist either uppercase or lowercase or both mix of uppercase and lowercase. Now to start with, let's consider one simple example with just two resistors and one voltage source. So first of all, in the circuit you have to give the node names. Here in this case we have given the node names N1, N2 and the third node as the ground. Now there are three elements here. Resistor R1 connected between node N1 and N2. Resistor R2 connected between node N2 and ground, and voltage source V1 connected between N1 and ground. Now to specify the resistor, your first character should be R. Then you write the resistor R1 followed by the node names N1, N2 followed by the value of the resistor. So it is R1 space N1 space N2 then space 100. Another resistor R2 connected between node N2 and ground. You can write like R2 space N2 space 0 space 100. Then to specify the voltage source, here it is a simple DC voltage source. So it should start with V followed by some alphanumeric characters followed by the positive and negative terminals between which it is connected followed by the value. So in this example it is V1 space N1 space 0 and then the value 10. Normally ground node is represented as 0 in SPICE. So in our first example, the two resistors R1 and R2 are equal of 100 ohm. So this is how we write the netlist. The first line in our netlist is the comment line. So you should not put any circuit related information here. It will be just a simple header information. So here we have just put star, this is the comment line, followed by R1, N1, N2, 100 specifies the resistor R1 connected between N1 and N2. Then R2, N2 and ground. The value is 100. So R2 space N2 space 0 and 100. And then V1, N1, 0, 10 specifies V1 connected between N1 and 0. And the value is 10 volt. So these three lines describes the circuit elements, three circuit elements here, V1, R1 and R2. And then we put one simple dot OP statement just to find out the operating points, DC operating points of the circuit. And then we put a dot END statement to declare the end of netlist. So save this in a file. I have saved it with the file name ckt1.sp, and then I am using the Spectra to run it using command line. So if I show you the outputs, so let's analyze manually. What will be the current in the circuit? There is a 10 volt and the resistors are in series, so the current will be 10 by 100 plus 100, so that is 1 by 20 ampere equal to 0.05 ampere or 50 milliampere. The voltage across resistor R1 is resistor 100 and resistance value 100 into 0.05, so 5 volt, and the voltage across resistor R2 is again 100 into 0.05, so that 5 volt. Since two voltage source, two resistors are identical, so you have the 10 volt potential is equally divided across R1 and R2. Now you see the simulator outputs. You can see whatever we have analyzed, the simulator is also giving the voltage across the resistor V equal to 5 volt. Current is 50 milliampere. It also gives you the power, which is 250 milliwatt. Similarly, for resistor R2, it also calculates the voltage, current, power as you have seen for the resistor R1. Now we just change a little bit in our example 1. Instead of making two resistor equal, we just made one resistor R1 50 ohm. So in the netlist file, we will go and edit the first statement R1 followed by N1, N2, and the value instead of 100, we make it 50, and again do the simulation. So now you see the current will be now 10 by 50 plus 100, so that is 1 by 15 ampere or 0.0666 ampere, that is equal to 66.6 milliampere. And the voltage across resistor R1 is 50 into 0.0666 gives you 3.33 volt, and the voltage across resistor R2 is 100 into 0.06666, that is 6.66 volt. Now you can see, since the resistors are of different values, so voltage across them is also different. So the voltage across the resistor R1 is half compared to the voltage across the resistor R2, as the resistance is also half of R2. So this is the simulated output. You can see V is 3.333 volt that is coming, I is 66.66 milliampere, and if you do the power calculation VI, so it gives you 122.222 milliwatt. And for instance R2, it also gives you the voltage, current, and power, as you can see here. The .op statement instructs basically SPICE to compute the voltage at each node in the circuit. It also computes the current across all elements. It gives you the DC operating point for each of the elements that is there in the netlist, and it also computes the power across all the elements. So in this small lecture, I have given you how to write simple netlist file with the resistors and voltage source. So you can try out the simple examples and observe the output, and try to also analyze the circuit manually and verify by doing the simulation, so that you learn the very simple way how to simulate using SPICE. So hope you will enjoy this first lecture. So in our next lecture, we will show different circuit elements, how to model them, how to analyze, and how to perform different type of simulations. Thank you.